Oh my gosh, there's something in the air. There's definitely something in the air. I never had allergies since COVID. Then today I woke up and my throat was burning. It wasn't hurting, but just it's more or less along my nose. So I know it's something sinus. I'm gonna do a nasal rinse. But I wanted to come on here because I feel like the collective is struggling with leaving behind the old ways of thinking when it comes to religion, the Bible study on Wednesdays, and going after church, and just that whole thing, because you become more spiritual, where you and God align in your home. You meditate, you listen. It's more personal now. But I think because of all the things that's happening right now, especially with the president and all these steps he's taken, which I would strongly suggest stop watching the news. If you see it on social media, just scroll past it, because it's going to always be a fear factor. That's where they get the energy from. But I wanted you to know that if you start getting too deep in your mind about religion, religious acts, people who are in your space, people who are not aligning with these religious acts, you're starting to question the Bible, starting to question this, just look at life. When you go out the grocery store and you go out to, a public place, if you got to go to the doctor's office or anything related to people who serve, God is all around. It's the people that you run into to do kind gestures towards you as a stranger. They let you go in front of them in the car. They let you go in front of them in a line. They pay for your groceries because they hear that you're short. Somebody decides to help you with your groceries. They take your shopping cart. That's all God all day. Because what do we hear a lot? On a day-to-day, on a typical day. God, it's like hell on earth here. You, me, everybody, we all have this opportunity in our mind to say, I don't want this to be a part of my reality. But who's in control of that? All of that causes you to have illnesses. Spiritual, it's to get to your spirit. It's to cause fear, anxiety, stress, which causes you to leave the earth early. Why are you doing a favor for them? Listen, get up and just enjoy life. Even if you spilled eggs on the floor that half the carton fell, laugh about it. Because after you get mad, you still got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave those things in that space. And TikTok, I am not trying to break any of your rules here. I'm simply saying what I read. So please do not block my video. This is for entertainment purposes. My Amazon truck came. My skates. I bought an extra pair of skates because I want people to be able to come hang out with me. I don't know. I'm not into certain things. Like, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do those things. I like to go be active and do stuff. So my Amazon. Anyways, focus. I want you to try to remember that in this world, you have a choice to learn all things good, set boundaries, and balance the good and the bad. You don't always have to be righteous and good and pray to the Lord and above and, oh goodness, I'm going to be, so great today. I'm going to be kind. You might curse somebody out behind the wheel, but it's a matter of how do you feel when you're done? Did you try not to? Maybe you didn't, and that's okay. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. Learn how to alchemize your bad energy that comes from bad experiences and turn them into something that will motivate you to be happy. Because the more you start doing that, the more you're going to start loving yourself. And the more you start loving yourself, religion and the acts that come behind it won't matter, because every day you're imitating a godlike Messiah that, your mind has taught you there is. The reality is that God is in us experiencing life. We are all godlike, sharing this experience individually. Because when we go back and leave this body, we're more like a collective. We're more like all of us are all doing it at the same time, simultaneously, and not almost individually. And you got this masculine and this feminine energy that you share together, but maybe you just want to do it by yourself, so you come down here and experience it. But there's things that you got to learn. So see, learn how to know what you're doing so that you can understand why you're doing it. Because I know that there are people this morning it's Sunday. We got to pray. We didn't go get our offering. We didn't, take our bread and our juice. But were you kind when you were in a car? Did you curse somebody out when you was in a car? So even though you're going to church and you're doing the acts and everything that come with churchy stuff, where is your heart? You can't go to church and be like, she always thinks she could sing. Huh? Who are you? Who are you? If God came in an image like us and sat in front of us, do you think that God would say that? Did you talk about somebody's outfit when you was at church? Did you say that somebody couldn't sing and they're throwing off everybody? Because if it doesn't benefit you being as light as a feather and being godlike, the Most High is going to look around and be like, what are you doing? Don't get caught up in the mixes of practices. And religion just shouldn't be one of it, because it seems like it's catching you up and making you overthink, and you don't need that. Getting yourself into practices. Start eating well. Start working out. Start meditating. It's simply just sitting in your silence, letting your brain relax to hear everything around you, because most of the day you're busy. Learn what it feels like to love yourself. Learn what it feels like to pour into yourself. Learn how it feels to put practices into your life so that you can be someone influential when you leave this earth. You want to leave a mark, because we all know we don't die. It's just the vessel. And for those who know. If that went over your head, then that part wasn't for you. It's okay. I hope this message resonates. So think about it.